Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn about the DATEDIFF function in the Power BI. It is the datetime DX function in the Power BI. So let's start to learn about it. So first thing is, what is meant by the DATEDIFF functions? DATEDIFF function, it is helpful to return the number of the difference of units between the two dates. So if you see here, this is the syntax to implement a DATEDIFF function in the Power BI. In that, the first parameter is the date 1, which is always in the date time format. The second one is date 2, which is also in the date time format. And the third one is the interval, which you can help to calculate. It is between the two dates. So it may be in the second, minute, hour, day, week, month, quarter, or in year. Okay, the return value for this DATEDIFF function is always the units of difference between the two dates. Okay, and in which if your date 1 is larger than date 2, then it is always return the negative result. But if your date 1 is smaller than date 2, then it always return the positive result. Okay, so let's have the practical view for that. If I want to calculate, this is my database and I have this is the employee names and the birth date. And if I want to calculate the age of the employee, so you can calculate with the help of the DATEDIFF function. So here you can provide the employee birth date, then for age of today, 2 days and the year. So you will get it here the number of the years for their age. Okay, then if we have one use case in that, if you want to say that there is an employee who has a service period greater than 1 year, then you is can eligible for the company bonus. In this case, you can use the DATEDIFF functions. How you can give the DATEDIFF functions? You provide the employee's joining date here, and then you can provide that as of today's date and the year. So they will provide you here the service period. And after that, the step 2 is that if your DATEDIFF functions, this one, if it is greater than 1, then you need to provide the bonus, otherwise you don't have eligible for the any bonus. So let's try to do it practically in the Power BI. We are in the Power BI route now, and I have loaded the employee database with the birth date and the employee name columns. If you want to use and download the same database, you can see my video description link to download this database. So here I use table as the usual, and I loaded these two columns in from my database. So for example, if I want to here I want to calculate the age of my employees from this. So for that I need to use the DATEDIFF function. So how we can use it? We just go to the modeling tab and we can select the new column from here. After clicking on the new column, the column field will be getting populated here. You need to just rename the column as the employee age. Then you select DATEDIFF function, and as first parameter is the birth date of the employee. The second parameter is the today's date, the today's, and and you need interval. So we need interval in the number of years, and then execute it. So the employee age column is populated here. If you want to see the values of this employee age tab column, you just need to select here. The column get populated in your table. Okay, now we have, if you remember, we have the one use case. In that we see that if the employee has a service period greater than 1 year, then only he can eligible for the company bonus. If we have such type of the situations in which we need to first, step 1 is that first you need to find out the service period with the help of the joining date and today's date. So you get a number of the years employees work in your organization, and from that you can decide in the second step if it is eligible for the bonus or it is not eligible for the bonus. So just go back again to the Power BI. Okay, here you go to the modeling tab As I told you, first step is you need to find out first the service period for all the employees. So here we need to rename the column as the employee service period. Then you need to go to the DATEDIFF function again. Our first parameter in this is the joining date of the employee. Then the second date is our today's date. Then the third is as a years, as an interval. Then you need to execute it. The employee service period column will be populated here. If you want to see the value of the employee service period, you just need to click on it, and at the same time you need to click on the joining date also, so you will get an idea what is the difference. If we see here, so if the employee is joined on the 2019, so till today he has a service period of the 3 years. Like that it is get populated for all the employees. Now our second step is that we need to find out if the employee has more than 1 year period in the organization, he is or he or she eligible for the, you can say, for the bonus. So for that you again go to the modeling tab. You need to select the new column, and in this column you need to rename that column as the bonus. Okay, and take the DATEDIFF function. Choose first parameter as the joining date of the employee. The second parameter is the today's date. Then year as the interval. But here we need to give the if condition. If this is greater than 1, then he is eligible for the bonus. Otherwise, he will not eligible for the bonus. So I already did it, and you just need to close it and execute it. So the bonus field will be get populated here, and after that you can select it to see the value of the bonus. So if you go up, you can see there are all the employees who are eligible, except the 2 employees are not eligible for the bonus. So like this way you can use DATEDIFF function to get your data and you can execute it. So thank you for watching this video.